Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. In the last episode, we punched through Yoshiki's castle of twisted and demented desires, with the security cameras and power now completely and utterly turned off, and two new enemies in the roster of shadows now rearing their faces in our direction, trying to stop our advances as we continue our final push to topple Lord Yoshiki's reign over this kingdom, and finally bring an end to the man who's manipulated his way to the absolute top of the political chain for his own selfish desires. The only thing is, what does he have planned for us once we do finally face him face to face? Only time will truly tell, and honestly, well, thing that's going on with Yuki and Toshiro, seemingly kinda confirming that they are family in some way, shape, or form, either a stepmother or a full-on mother of Toshiro, which would make more sense to me, but honestly, out of the two. Honestly, everything's definitely starting to add up on a lot of this when it comes to, like, what's really going on here. But honestly, with that being said, let's continue to the tyrant that is Lord Yoshiki, because honestly, that's the main reason why we're here. So, let's get ready for this, and prepare for whatever happens next.
Alright, it's been smooth sailing so far.
That is true, Morgana. Smooth sailing indeed.
The cameras are down, and there's barely any security. Let's hope it stays that way until we reach Yoshiki.
Yeah, hopefully.
Still, what a bombshell that Yuki-san was married to Yoshiki, right?
Honestly, makes sense.
About that, doesn't that mean Yuki-san is...
Either a mother or stepmother, for sure.
Yes. As I'm sure you've all gathered, I am fairly certain she's my mother.
Okay, so confirmed for sure then on the mother part. Okay. That's what I was thinking for a while, honestly. I said it before, like, I didn't want to spoil anything in case my theory was correct before, like, a couple episodes ago, because it really did give off that vibe with how Yuki was acting. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense then. Okay, cool. I figured, or what? I kind of figured it.
I guess you were just being considerate for my sake then. Sorry, I'm still trying to come to terms with it.
Yeah. It wouldn't be good to just blurt it out, honestly. But, yeah, we tried to.
That being said, I suppose she's more like an illusion of my mother that my mind created. I don't remember what my mother looked like. I don't know if that's her actual personality either.
Possibly. You never know. It really depends on everything. The weird memory that he had in the last one really makes me curious on what the true Yuki really is. Because he was having he was literally having a meltdown in the last one when he went into that one, or when he got sucked into that weird, like, amusement park-like room. And it, like, he couldn't even get his thoughts in order for, like, he, like, shut down completely. Which was kind of scary.
An illusion, huh?
Possibly, but it might also, you know, be connected to the real one, because we've seen that before with Futaba. Her mother was slightly connected to her shadow, for her, like, boss shadow. So, it's possible.
So, a vestige of your mother still lingers in a fragment of your memory?
Yeah, another connection between the Phantom Thieves and Toshiro. Because Yusuke, Futaba, and Haru have now had major connections to Toshiro in, like, ways of, like, how their lives have connected to each other. Not in, like, them being, like, connected to them, but having similar circumstances between everything.
I'm not sure it's that poetic, especially considering that I don't know what my real mother thought of me.
That is fair. It's not really... You can't really do much about that.
What do you mean?
It's possible my mother may have resented me.
I doubt that.
Really?
I kinda doubt that, honestly.
As I've said before, I was raised under the strict discipline of my father.
That could be a problem with her not... With the fact that that she tried to run away from Yoshiki in this world? It's possible. But I doubt it. I think she only stayed for Toshiro, maybe. That's probably another answer, too. Huh.
My mother was in and out of the hospital due to her illness, so I wasn't able to see much of her. But when I did get to see her, it filled me with joy like nothing else. Those visits saved me.
I would definitely say then she definitely did care about him, if this is how he sees it.
Gradually, her illness grew worse. Watching her grow weaker by the day was a terrible shock.
Oh.
And my father became even stricter, rarely letting me go visit her.
Okay, then.
That's too cruel.
That really is, honestly.
It was around that time in my childhood when I hatched a plan.
You hatched a plan, then? Really? What kind of plan?
I would sneak my mother out of her hospital room and take her to the amusement park.
Oh, and that's why we saw the amusement park. So it's connected to a really, really bad memory then, which makes a lot of sense why he had a meltdown. Okay.
She had always wanted to go outside with me, so I worked up the courage to carry out my plan. That was the first time I ever rebelled against my father.
Okay, then. Which is a good thing he did that, because he shouldn't be fully following his father's footsteps, as we know about his real father.
Finally rebelled. That must have made her happy, right?
I would think so.
By the time we reached the park, my mother was beaming. It was just a small place on the roof of a department store.
Huh. She looks happy in that picture, so I'm definitely saying she didn't resent him.
Though our trip was brief, I was grateful I had worked up the courage to take her after seeing how happy she looked.
Huh.
But on our way home, she suddenly collapsed.
That could actually be something completely different. Like with Futaba and her mother. That could be a tie to Shido and their mental shutdowns and stuff like that. Because that's... Or her illness got to her, but that seems more like a mental shutdown than anything else. Huh.
I'm not sure what happened after that. A lot of adults came. I only remember crying the whole time.
It's gotta be that, right? Huh.
Not long after, my mother passed away.
What I'm thinking is, we know that people had hired Shido to have Akechi go and do mental shutdowns. So, maybe Yoshiki ordered a hit on his wife because of the fact that his son was rebelling. Which is really sick and twisted to do. But, okay, that would add up with how he is in real life, from what we've kind of, like, seen inside of here and heard from Toshiro. That's sick, though, if that is the case.
I see.
But that wasn't your fault! At least, not directly!
It was definitely not his fault.
That's what the doctors said. But my father still blamed me for it.
He's just using that to take control of you, buddy. He definitely knows what happened.
He said my mother died because I selfishly disobeyed him. And she would always resent me for it. Even from beyond the grave.
Yeah, he definitely did that. It was to make sure he had even more control over Toshiro by hiring a hit on her. Via Akechi and Shido. 100%, there's no way around it. So now we know one of the people that definitely used Shido's service in the political world to get ahead of other people. Huh.
He placed his own guilt on you. No one will ever know why your mother's time came.
He yes, but despite knowing that, I'm still afraid. I dread my worst fears being confirmed when I ask Yuki... No, when I ask my mother for the truth. Though I'm ready to fight my father, it would appear my mother is a separate matter. For some reason, I can't stop this wishful thinking that she'll be kind to me.
Well, it seems like she cares a lot about you, even as a shadow. So, I think she definitely doesn't.
Alright, I've digressed enough. For now, let's just press on, do what needs to be done.
Yeah, do what needs to be done, indeed. But hopefully, you'll get a good answer here soon, buddy. Yoshiki's Castle Keep.
Yoshiki should be just past here. Is everyone ready?
I think so. I don't know how this fight's gonna go after Marie's one, because we had to drop the bell literally on top of her to shatter her tank. And we don't have any idea of what Yoshiki's weapon might be. We did hear something about the Hammer of Love or something like that, or Hammer Fist of Love. So it could be a hammer of some sort. That was something we did say to write down just in case. But I don't think that would really help us in a fight with him, knowing that information, really. But hopefully we can actually fight him unlike we were with Marie, because we really couldn't fight her. But you never know, it's possible. I guess we'll find out.
You've been troubled for a while now. Is something wrong?
Yeah, everything okay, Futaba?
Oh, no, it's just...
Or are you thinking about your mother and how you two are similar? That's possibly it.
So, you know how we were just talking about your mom? Well, if we assume Yuki-san was created from how you see your mom in your heart...
Yeah, I guess that's something we could think of.
Then if you really believe she resented you, Yuki-san should resent you too, right?
You would think so, but she's been nothing but helpful to us. So, she definitely doesn't.
But Yuki-san didn't give me that impression. So, I guess what I'm saying is... I don't think your mom resents you. That's all.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly.
She doesn't?
Yeah, obviously not. I would definitely think she cares about him quite a lot. She wanted to make sure he was okay through everything. Like, made sure she stayed with him as much as she could throughout the entirety of the infiltration of the palace. So I would definitely say that she definitely doesn't.
And that's not the kind of thing moms resent their kids for.
Oh, yeah, true.
How do I put this? That's just how it is. I'm sure of it.
You should just say the truth about what's going on with you.
Although I'm also unsure about what mothers are like.
Aw, poor Yusuke. I'm sorry about that, buddy. You and, your mom really didn't... Well, you never got to meet your mom. So, yeah. Sorry, buddy.
I'd like to think I have some understanding of a mother's love. Regardless of how things turned out. I doubt she would bear a grudge for being able to spend time with her son.
Which is true.
Well, this is still merely conjecture in the end. But on the other hand, hearing you all say it makes me wonder if you might be right.
Honestly, I think they are. Honestly. It would make a lot of sense after seeing how Futaba's one was. Because Futaba actually thought that. And it showed in the, how the shadow acted a lot. But once the actual shadow is shattered, then the true version of Futaba's mother showed after the fact. But with the fact that Toshiro's mother has been on his side the entirety of it, I would definitely say there was never a question about it. It's just that his father was the one that twisted his thought of it. So obviously his brain doesn't think she actually resented him. Unlike how Futaba, her brain actually thought that her mother resented her. So, yeah, it's definitely just the father's thing, making him feel like it is, but not deep down he believes his mother didn't actually resent him. Well, Take the bull by the horns, or uncover the truth yourself. Well, take the bull by the horns, indeed.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, definitely.
It's the best way for me to be true to my parents. And to all of you.
And all of us, indeed.
Well, there you have it. We'll be rooting for you, you know?
Yeah, we'll definitely will, bud. I don't know if we're gonna need you to do anything special in this fight, but prepare for it just in case, bud.
Thank you all for helping me.
No problem, buddy.
I'll settle things with my father, and my mother too. That's a promise.
And we'll help you as much as we can.
All right, then let's go win this thing.
Let's go win this thing, indeed. Off we go to the next point of our journey. Thing is, though, what are we going to be dealing with Lord Yoshiki when it comes to combat is the real question here. There he is.
Have the criminals come to offer their own heads?
Nah, we're here to take yours, though, buddy.
Father.
Not literally, but we're going to be taking you down for sure.
Either way, I'm quite astounded you made it this far.
You are. I'm surprised about that.
Toshiro, his little band of miscreants, and the stray cat.
Well, technically Morgana was a stray cat, actually. So, it's interesting he was able to figure that one out.
Who are you calling a stray cat?
Well, technically you were Morgana before Joker found you.
Enjoy your high horse while you can, because you're on borrowed time, pal.
You really are, honestly.
Oh, as if you have room to speak. You're the criminals here.
Says the major criminal.
What was that?
Just take a look. My nation is in shambles because of you all.
Uh-huh. The guy that shouldn't even be the ruler of this nation. Do the cameras really need to be on for them at this point? Unless, only Yoshiki really needs the cameras, honestly, but it looks like the cameras are somewhat affecting them too, seemingly. Don't know how they really do. I guess it would help them strategize better, but...
Enough is enough! Let everyone go! What the hell? Where'd all these rebels come from?
Well, obviously they're gonna stand up when they have a good chance to actually fight back. That seems like an actual win.
Our eyes have been opened. Lord Yoshiki. No. Yoshiki's methods are wrong.
One of them has a banner of an X3 Lord Yoshiki's face.
How dare you! Lord Yoshiki demands respect! You want to be cut down?
I'd like to see you try with this many of them. It seems like they outnumber you, buddies.
Go ahead and try us! We'll show you! We're not messing around!
Honestly, they definitely aren't.
Fools they are to defy me. This is you give in to temptation.
Says you. You've already given in to temptation long, long ago, buddy.
You realize my people were living in peace until you cast them into the throes of chaos.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure, they definitely were in peace, buddy. We've definitely not seen your labor camps all over the place, bud.
What do you hope to accomplish committing these atrocities?
Says you. You're the biggest hypocrite here. Uh-huh. Well, nothing in particular. To free the people, and to put a stop to your evil.
You really shouldn't make me repeat myself.
Well, repeat yourself then, big hypocrite.
You're the ones committing the heinous crimes here. It's my duty to set you back on the righteous path.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try, buddy. I'd definitely like to see you try.
Now, Toshiro, come to me, my son. Allow my love to guide you to greatness.
Yeah. Love. Sure. Definitely.
With the eyes of love that only I can see through.
Yeah. Definitely.
I won't. pleasure, son. I came here to stop you.
Yep, and we're definitely taking you down, buddy. You could try all you want to make sure to try and manipulate your way through everything, but you kind of don't have any power in this situation for doing that at this moment.
Just splendid! You picked up some hilarious jokes during your little exploits, haven't you?
Well, it's not a joke, bud.
You've lived your entire life doing everything I do. But now, you want to rebel against me?
Yeah, that's the plan. And he has rebelled against you already. So, honestly, he's got more of a secondary reason to definitely rebel against you after, putting 2 and 2 together on everything.
Even the Buddha had his limits.
No, I definitely don't think the Buddha has limits when it comes to that kind of stuff, based on, I don't, follow anything for that, but from what I've heard from, secondhand of everything like that, he's supposedly really patient. So I would think that, there would be no way of, testing patience on Buddha from, basic knowledge of it, from what I understand. So, yeah, I don't think the Buddha would get angry from what I would think I would know about it, from what I do understand of it.
Sinner! You murder your mother, and now you betray your father!
Says you were definitely the one that did it.
Although, you might be right that I'm a sinner. That's exactly why I have to stop you, Father.
Oh, ludicrous! How utterly ludicrous!
And don't call yourself a sinner, buddy. You didn't have a hand in any of that.
You let these dopes control you into bearing your thanks to your own father, you lowlife! I'll shut that impertinent mouth of yours and take my time teaching you your lesson.
I'd like to see what kind of lesson you're going to try and put us through, but I doubt you even have a stance here, bud.
Oh, here he comes. Heads up, everyone.
Yeah, prepare for anything at this point. Okay, well, here he comes. No video, though, surprisingly. We haven't had a single, video for this castle, surprisingly, for, cutscenes and anything. Okay, so break through the blockade. 7 enemies on field, 1 being the boss. Or, well, 8, technically. Okay. Doesn't look like he moves at all, or attacks. Seemingly. Okay. So just get to him, then? So, I guess get rid of all the enemies, then? Or something similar to that. Okay. Seems easy enough. Just break through the blockade. And just don't go down to, fewer than 3 allies. Seems easy enough. Okay. Well, first things first is definitely figuring out our personas and party members. Let's think of party first, and go from there. Well, I'm gonna say maybe we should go with Erina, because Erina hasn't had a chance in a bit. So let's go Erina. And then I'm gonna do Erina and Haru, I think. I think that would be a good combination to go with for right now. Because Haru's really good at moving people, and I think that might be the best possible thing to have right now, at the current moment. And then from there, we can swap, let's see, Kurumatengu should be good, honestly. I think that would definitely be helpful. Oh, and we also had that for the geishas in the last one, too. I didn't even think about that, because I forgot that gives me extra damage on that. Which definitely helped out. But Haru, you're going to definitely hold on to that, I think. And then we're going to go in with Nubis and Kurumatengu with Erina here. And then see what we can do possibly with that. Definitely going to grab a save, too, since we don't have a full save anywhere nearby. So, just in case, we'll have that. So let's go straight on in and see what happens here. Break through the blockade. What exactly is the blockade? Ah, damn it. That coward Yoshiki's hiding all the way up there, where we can't even reach him.
Yeah, we won't be able to do anything unless we get closer. There's gotta be a way.
Listen up!
Listen up, everybody. I think those elevators, you can activate them by standing on the switches.
Okay. So those bring us closer to him. Okay, maybe.
Go over there and give it a try.
We'll try it.
That big love Buddha! Our attacks won't reach this far away!
Okay. Can't reach it, though, from this specific angle, though, so we do need to be a little careful. Anybody specifically in an open area, though? Somewhat. Not really, though, at the same time. Okay. Well, it's all about figuring out how we want to do this, then. So, get closer. Let's see what we can do from this angle. Anybody in an open spot? Not really. Okay. That's fine, though. It's all about just figuring out how we want to do this, then. What I do think we can possibly do is maybe use this to our advantage. So, what we do, then, is Haru, I think you're going to be the one to do it. Because you can't move very far right now. So maybe that's what we need to do here. So let's do map C here. Because the plan is I'm going to use Joker to drop this, I think. Because then Joker can get a bunch of movement from this if we do it properly. I just need to get just right on top of it. Oh, Erina's kind of blocking me. Okay, I need to go, like, over, like, right on top of this guy, basically, I think. Yep, pretty much. Okay, cool. Then we can use my Haw on you, which will let us get a little bit of extra movement here. Then we can go touch this button over here, which lets us up here.
Sweet. It's just as I thought.
Yep, that's good.
It looks like when the one we used went up, that one over there went down.
Okay, that could work.
Maybe the elevators are connected, and move at the same time. Joker, think carefully about pressing the switch.
Okay. Noted. Definitely noted. So now we're up here.
You're still not close enough to reach Yoshi.
Okay. Oh, there's one over there. Interesting. It's like a podium almost for like positioning. So it's somewhat kind of politically themed with his boss battle, somewhat seemingly, due to him being a political power of sorts. That's kind of cool. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like something like Ace Attorney for like Phoenix Wright almost, with like how the podiums look like they're. Although it's definitely not in that sort of way, but it kind of reminds me of that, like where you have a jury against a jury and you go up against each other in that game. I haven't ever got to play one of those. I want to at some point, though.
But it looks like there's an elevator right there, though, too. You can use it to get right next to him, take advantage of it, and go pay him a visit.
Okay. We'll definitely see what we can do. We need to get down there, though, so we need to press the other button in order to get up there. Okay. Well, first things first, so we can send this guy down there.
Okay.
Might be a good idea. Sends it directly onto Haru. Could work. Who could still move right now is the best thing to figure out. So she can definitely do something. Let's do it like this. Yeah, we can push you down like that to maybe move over. Might be a better idea that way too. So yeah, drop that on top of this guy, because then we can move Erina up there and maybe use that to our advantage. Might be worth it. And then we can obviously get Erina up there too. So now we have more than one person up there now. And now it's all about kind of like figuring out what we can do with the enemies in a way that works properly with what we're doing. If I can... Might be better if Joker's the one to do this, actually. So Joker, you get back here, buddy. And then Erina, you're gonna move, like, here-ish. Yeah, like that. And then Joker is gonna be the one to set it up. I think that's a better idea just because of the fact that it gets everybody in a better position. And we also add another enemy to the triangle there for the triple attack. Okay, that works. Okay, another chunk of enemies out of the way. And then...
Perfect! You'll be safe there!
I'm gonna say, like, stay back here and let her charge. That might be a better idea. So end turn, and then just wait for their turn and see what Yoshiki does. White Gem of Light. Oh, okay, so he does attack. Good to know. We get a hit. That's fine, though. Prepare for whatever the enemies try and do. Looks like he's still blocking that elevator, though. Smart idea, though. Well, let's make our way up here with Haru. And then see what we could possibly do here. Looks like I can pull him out of his opening spot. Let's do that. That's not a bad idea for Haru right now. And it can easily help us out a little bit, too, with him being in a weird spot like that. Okay, not bad. And then Joker, what we're going to have you do, buddy. So we're going to have you try and prepare this in any way we can possibly do it. So right now, we can... Actually, we could, per se, go for you first. Yeah, let's do that. I have a very good idea. I don't know how much it's going to work, but it might help us. Okay, Joker, you stand, like, directly behind this guy, I think. Or like that. Yeah, like that. And then maybe, just maybe, if I stand right behind him, like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then we can get 2 people down the elevator, too. And maybe use that to our advantage. He does a lot of damage, though, so we need to be careful with positioning once the elevator does move. But maybe, just maybe, this will work in a way that we can use this to our advantage. But for right now, I'm going to do it like this. Just so I know that we don't have 2 people in a weird spot, I think. I think this might be better. Okay, not too bad. We get hits, that's fine, I'll take a critical. We get hit twice. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Okay, there's a shot from him, that's fine. And then obviously we take Joker down to the next spot, and we go press our button. See what we can do with that. Hello, buddy. It looks like we just fire at him. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, he's not speaking.
Morg, you sneaky little brat! You knew nothing of love, you insolent imbecile!
Okay, what's he trying to do? Knocks Joker back. Okay. Did they knock everybody back to the other position, though? That's a good question.
Doesn't know anything about love. Prove it to him.
Okay, so it did move us.
Now have a taste of my fortress of love. You cannot escape my all-seeing eyes.
Damn it. We were so close.
However,
Though judging by his growing rage, all methods appear to be working. Hell yeah. Then let's go rough him up some more then.
Wait, look, hang on. What's the surveillance camera doing here?
Oh, this is
Something's bad will definitely happen if it spots you. Move carefully.
Okay. There's no real option here. Doesn't say. Is there a way for me to attack it? Or go around? Does look like I can go around. Okay, yeah, it looks like go around. Let's do that instead. I'm not gonna stand on that just in case.
I'll do my best.
I don't think it would be a very good idea at all. Ooh. Okay, that could have been bad. Ooh. That could have been really bad with how that almost moved there. Okay, so what do we got here? You have a person up here, and then we got a couple enemies in opening spots. That's a freebie if we can get to them. No major way of getting there, though. Okay. Well, what I do think we can possibly do is just kind of help out Haru, maybe? Or we could pull him over. That could possibly help out. Maybe. What if we do a Mapsy, though? If I do that, is that a better option? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So maybe just do Haru for now. and then pull this guy closer, because that'll help out anybody that's on this side, because he's a little bit further away. Okay, we can work with that. And then we can definitely set up a ulti. Oh, we also have Flag of Freedom too. I'm not going to use that right away though, just in case. So what we'll do is we'll hit you with the ultimate partition here, just to knock you down. And that gets 2 people onto that elevator over here. And then maybe what we can do is we can definitely press this up. Oh, we're above them now. Okay. Interesting. I didn't think this is where it was going to take us, but now we're above them, so now they can't do much about that. Okay. Well, with that being the case, ooh, Haru's in a really bad spot right now. Ew. Yikes. Okay. Don't know how I like that, but we'll see what we can do. Okay, we could go Maya here with Joker right now. Maybe not a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. You know what, Joker? You're gonna help out, just in case. Okay, we can pull you down. And then, obviously, we can press the button over here with her. Now we're on the other side of this. And then we can get a little closer because of it. And then we need a way of hitting the other guy that's now in the get him stage. So we can use ultimate partition over here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. And then for Flag of Freedom, that makes us get HP back every turn, which we can use to our benefits. We can also knock down the geisha over here as well while we're at it. So let's definitely make sure we do that. Okay. So far so good. And then, trying to think of how we want to move here. If we move like, there's not many options for movement right now. Is there a way for me to get the, no, not really. Okay, not a bad movement right now. The Flag of Freedom in this spot would be really good. We also got the guy above me, too, that I can kind of work on as well. Maybe I can use that to my benefit somewhat, although I need to kind of get in a better angle to do so if we want to do it. And it would also be good to get a little bit more damage onto him, maybe, too. So let's try it. Okay, he can't use anything now for a little bit. Maybe we can use that to our benefit as much as we can. And this will get rid of a good chunk of what these guys can do. Not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go for it. It's a good chunk of enemies that we can knock out with us, with how we're doing it right now. Although the Ravager doesn't go down, it's not a bad movement by any means. But let's see here. Caught in the crosshairs. Okay. Not too bad. Although I'm not really sure about the punchy. Ooh. Put me right directly in the sight of him. Does that count, though? I'm not really sure. Does that count? I'm not really sure, actually, about that positioning there. I'm in it, but it doesn't look like it affects me. Oh, okay, it doesn't affect me. Okay, that works. It's really good, actually. And then, honestly, I would like to rather do ultimate partition there. Is there a better angle I can get on this, on her? Maybe. If I can get one that's directly, like, pointing away from him, it might be better. Kind of.
What to do here?
Well, not too bad. Not really sure what is going to happen now that he's charging me, honestly, but I guess we'll find out. Let's get Joker and Haru over there first, though. He's in an opening spot, too. Wait a minute. Hello there. I like the fact that you're in that spot. Let's definitely hit you. I'm taking advantage of that. There's no reason for me not to. Okay, so that gets Haru a little bit closer. We have you up there, too. Okay, let's move you down and start the process of getting everybody over to this side. This guy's basically down, though, from what I can see. Which could work, honestly. You can also get another freebie on you, which might be worth it. Okay. Well, currently, it's seems like it's better off in that way. If I were to melee you, really wouldn't do us any good. So, we just need to find a way to actually just kind of like do this in a better way. Looks like I can knock you down though, so maybe that's a better idea. Okay. We can also get an extra movement here too if we can move these guys, which could work. Okay. Maybe. It might work in a way. It might be better if Joker's the one to do this too, honestly. So let's do that. Knock you down. And then honestly from here, we can keep Erina there. And we can maybe do this in a way like that, where we get right behind that guy. We could do this, and then we can get rid of all these enemies. Which could work in our favor, depending on how this really works here. But it gets rid of the geisha, so then we don't need to worry about Mr. Punchy. And then we can also go for a persona hit here too, which we can knock this guy out. So let's just go for it. Let's get him out of here. No reason not to, right? It's a pretty good angle that we have. And it can really help us out too. And we can jump up here. Okay, now you're being dealt with. And I can maybe, yeah, we can blast you completely for an extra movement. Okay, so far so good. We're definitely getting movements in. Press this down, and make our way further this way. And now Joker's up here too, which could work in our favor, although I kinda don't like the positioning Joker's been put in because of it. But, maybe it'll work, maybe it'll work. Could go for a little bit of healing too on her, but I think what we'll do is we'll keep the charge on her for now. So far so good though, we got a good chunk of movement out of that. And he's going for Haru. Okay. Hit me through a wall, but that's fine. So that's what that does. But he didn't go for Joker, which was in the opening spot right there, so that actually works for us in a major way. Okay, she's charged up right now, so we can use this to our advantage. So definitely punch him right in front of him. No reason not to, right? And then definitely make a run for it while we can. And see what we could possibly do here. Okay, not bad. We can get a good chunk of movement out of that. Ooh, but now that's open. So Erina, you're gonna go back for a second and press this button for now. Just so Joker can make his way through. And then we'll figure out from there, from Haru's position. Haru really can't go much of anywhere right now. So, if Joker can get behind these two, we can maybe make something work here. In a way with how Erina can possibly move right now. So Erina, you start moving slightly. Then Joker, you move back a little bit. And then Haru, she moves back slightly like there-ish. This should, yep, put a bunch of enemies into the crossfire, which is very good for us right now. So let's go for it. Not too bad at all. Good movement, which is exactly what we need to do. So no more enemies on field. And then all we need to really do right now is just get her over there. Which, what do we really need to do here? Looks like pressing 2 buttons is required on this one. So Joker, you start making your way over, buddy, as best as you can. And then just prepare for whatever happens next. Okay. Other than that, I guess try and get Haru over to the buttons. And then go from there.
I'll do my best.
No real way to get her up there, though, at the current moment. So I guess we kind of just sit back and see what happens. Not bad at all, though. Really good turn. He's coming down again, Emblem of Love. What are you doing? Something. Guessing a trap zone? Ooh, more enemies. But not enough to be able to move or do anything, though, for them. Okay. Not exactly sure what you're trying to do there, buddy, but, have fun with that. I'm gonna go up here instead. Okay, so now we're up here. Okay, interesting. So now that we're over here, we can kind of figure out what to do. Haru, you're gonna come over here now. We're gonna press the button one more time, just to make sure Haru is in a better spot. And she might be able to help us from this angle, too, depending on what we do. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that might be the answer then. So what we need to do is get somebody else down there to be able to press the button, is basically what we need to do. So all Haru really needs to do is just help us out, pretty much. Okay, so now that's been happening. And then Joker can make his way down by attacking you. So far we got a good movement going. And we also have the ability to keep going. Okay, then Erina needs to go back and forth on here. And then what we need to do is do something like a Phantom Judge on this little guy over here to open up another path for an extra movement. Not bad. Pretty good movements from us so far. And we got to use our voltage finally. So let's definitely make use of that right now and get a free blast into Yoshiki. Okay, not bad. Did the laugh for me?
To think you would perform such an act not once, but twice. I commend your persistence. However...
He's loud. I'm getting real tired of his lame peek-a-boo trick.
You're all pertinent, impudent, insolent, ill-mannered pest. You're standing before the one and only authority on love, Lord Yoshiki himself. Show me some damn respect.
Yeah, not happening, buddy. But sending off to the next peekaboo phase, I guess you could say, from what Futaba just said. Okay. So new map, then, every time.
Ha! 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 Even the saintly Buddha can be ruthless as a daimyo. When he doesn't sing, his rage will deliver you to mindless bliss.
Oh,
I have no idea what he's talking about, but he's definitely pissed.
Yeah, he is.
We're definitely affecting him, but it seems like this will never end.
More cameras, too.
Oh, there are even more cameras now. I'm not sure how much longer we can keep this, can last if this keeps up. Come on everyone, don't give up. Just keep at it again and again, as long as it takes.
Let's go.
You said it, Erina. Let's do this, guys.
Okay, yeah, keep moving. So far, so good, though. We got a bunch of good movement so far. We just need to get towards the middle, and this one's above us. Okay. Is there a button on the ground somewhere? This one's dark brown, like that one. So it looks like we need to go to that one. Okay, so these elevators are connected to that one. So we need to find a way up to that elevator, pretty much. Looks like we need to go left in order to move. And then we also have this area here. Okay, so it looks like we need to go all the way around to get to this elevator. Then we can push this elevator down, which also moves this elevator down. Then we need to go here, go through this elevator, for this one to go down as well. Okay. Not really sure, but okay. I think I got it. Let's definitely make our way over here, though, first and foremost, and just prepare for what we want to do. You can also push this guy a little bit, too, to maybe use as an advantage. Maybe. And also, it might be better for Haru to stay back, slightly. So maybe we can use that to our advantage by doing that. But I don't want to push him too far, though. I just want her to be close enough to the elevator, by any means. So let's try not to push him, or pull him anywhere. Just enough to... Wait, it's him. Oops, I did not mean to attack you. Could be a problem, but maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Let's see here. You can move back. Joker, you're gonna move back slightly, buddy. We just need to move this guy, I think. So, or actually we could just hit him with the ultimate partition, too. I guess we'll find out. I really don't want to do it that way, though, if we can help it. Doesn't look like you can really blast him, though. So Joker, you're gonna be the one to do this, then. And then see what we can possibly do here. Can I maybe drop an icon on him? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll do it. This is Erina's furthest spot, too. So maybe we can use that to our advantage. And then obviously go for get him here to get another movement. Okay, so far so good. Then we can get here. We can go for a blast on the guy above us with another ultimate partition. To maybe use that to get something good out of this. We just need to get to the elevator, really, is kind of what we're doing right now. So, if we can get as good of a movement as we possibly can, it's not too bad for, like, current movements. And then we could go for an attack here, we could not, we don't have to. It just is more like, how do we want to affect the enemies right now? Do we want to go for him? Do we want to do it in a certain way? We don't really have much of a SP bonus right now either. So, it really is dependent on what we really want to do. I'm going to say ambush is not really the smartest idea, so maybe just stealing this guy's spot would be better for us in the long run, and then kind of go from there with what we can possibly do with what we currently got, really. Okay, not too bad, honestly. Ooh, he moved the elevator on us, though. Oh wait, oh no, okay, I got confused. We get punched, that's fine. I did that on purpose. So, we can use that to our advantage. Okay. Okay. What we can do now, is we can press this button here, force him below us. Joker's still kind of dealing with him. That's maybe fine. Then what we can do... think about it here first, before we go fully into this plan. How do we want to do this? Don't want to press the buttons yet. We can help it. Joker could move forward slightly. Maybe I can do something here. Looks like I might not be able to, though, from the current angle. But I might be able to, dependent on how this works. There is a Maiha there, there is an Igon, but I really can't do it on anybody that is in current vicinity either. Okay. Well, what she can do, though, is we can pull you over here with the Hypnotize, which we did get it. Wasn't 100% that it was going to happen, but that's good that we did. Okay. Then, with the extra movements from her, we stand back here slightly, and then go back slightly as well. We can then do this, and get rid of a bunch of enemies. But what we should really do is try and get more enemies into that circle, or into that triangle if we can. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. And then, Joker really can't move from here, so can I maybe hit the other guy from here? No, I can't. That's fine if we can't, honestly. It's more about, like, just getting to where we need to go, pretty much. So, if I can do it that way...
What to do here?
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way, then. If that's what we need to do, let's do it that way. And just go from there. And maybe it would be better for Erina to use Haru's help, honestly. I guess that's kind of a good way to check it. We can also push him, too, to get Joker into his position. Might be worth it. Might be. You never know. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And I might be able to hit him from here, from the right angle, which wouldn't require us to attack him fully, from a ability-wise. So we could save up SP. Okay, so now we're over here. We can drop this elevator. Then we can make our way to this one. And then there's no real way to... Well, kind of, there is a way. We can stay on here. And then just knock him out, which might be a better idea. Yeah, let's go for it. I'd rather this enemy off the field for the time being, instead of trying to get onto the elevator for now. But here we go for the Sending of the Love. Tried to push us, but thankfully we were in a good spot. Okay, cool. Not too bad. He pushed us forward on accident.
So
That's weird. He pulled us into a conversation with him that time.
Oh, that bravado. And this is what you have to show for it? How miserable you all must be!
What are you talking about, buddy? We just destroyed all your units in one turn on this current map at the current moment, but okay.
He's too strong. If only we could make some headway here.
We did make some headway, but okay.
It's no use. No use, I say.
It says you.
Prostrate yourselves before me and die in the name of...
Yeah, not having it, buddy.
Enough with the love shit already.
Yeah, please stop with that, bud.
Man, it's only a matter of time before he wears us down. We need to turn the tide somehow.
I don't know why you're saying we haven't turned the tide. We just destroyed all his allies in a very short amount of time. Well, let's cook up a strategy then.
But we don't have time for that. Yoshiki's just about to finish us off.
No, he isn't.
Damn, there has to be something.
Oh, I do pity you, cretins. Allow me to finish with
I don't know why they're saying we're about to get finished off by him. He barely even touched Erina there.
For the crime of leading my son astray, I sentence you to die in my all-encompassing love.
Yeah, sure.
We can't lose like this.
Yeah, we really can't, because I don't know how he would even beat us right now at the current situation on the outside of this, but okay. I'm a little concerned.
You're the one who needs to accept fate, Yoshiki.
Yeah, you really do need to accept it, buddy.
I mean, Yuki, what are you doing here? And the others?
Yeah, what are you doing here, actually? But it's good that you're here, because we kind of need the help, apparently, even though I don't think we do.
We're here to lend a hand. Allow us to fight alongside you.
Yeah, you're completely welcome. We need the help.
That's right. We're gonna prove we're not spineless.
Good to hear.
We can't let you guys have all the fun. Down with Yoshiki!
Down with him, indeed.
Whoa! Reinforcements in the house! Talk about a game changer!
Game changer, indeed. That might help us with the amounts of enemies, too, that would keep liking to spawn in here.
Amazing! They must have rushed here to help us!
It definitely seems that way.
My apologies. I tried to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. Of course, please know I share their sentiment.
Oh, good to hear.
You guys really came to help?
Yep.
Yes, and it was only possible thanks to your courage.
Oh, good to hear.
Okay. Listen up, everyone. We're going to take Yoshiki down, put this nation back into the hands of its people.
That's definitely the plan, Toshiro. That's definitely the plan. The Rebel Corps really like those. Oh, they're running at him.
Now!
What are they planning, though? If I attack them like that. Okay.
Well, looks like you ain't got the people to do your bidding anymore. Sucks for you.
True there.
Pay me for showing you my love. Instigating a rebellion.
Yeah, I love quote unquotes. She ran for her life away from you, buddy.
You do realize there are some things I can't forgive, yes?
I'd never ask for your forgiveness. I'm rebelling because you deserve it.
You really do.
It's time to pay your debts, Yoshi.
Yep, time to give up, bud. There is no way you have this anymore.
Lay it on him, Joker.
What do we got, Joker? Let's see. Revolution is here. Checkmate. Honestly, checkmate.
Time for revolution, Yoshiki. We're stopping you for the good of this nation.
Yeah, we're definitely planning that, bud.
You brainless witch can't do anything besides showing off your form.
And we got better ones than you.
Ooh, heretic! Prancing along with your two.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure.
Absolute idiots.
It says the hypocrite, but okay. You're more of an idiot than we are.
well,
May as well what?
reduce you all to nothing.
I'd like to see you try with your face being completely covered by your citizens at the current moment. I don't know what's gonna happen to those guys, but they're definitely gonna try to keep us protected as much as they can. Ooh, geishas. Ooh, camera's down. Full movement right now. Okay. So it was just blocked so we don't do it in one turn.
Our reinforcement took the cameras out for us. All we have to do is wipe the rest of them, and then it's straight shot to Yoshiki. Just one last push, you got this, guys.
Okay, we'll definitely try.
Joker, now's our chance.
I do have a Phantom Judge here that I can use to my advantage, although they're blocking it. Okay. Not really sure how I get to them from this angle,
I'll do my best.
but we'll find out. If I were to press this button, what does that do for us? Does that do anything? Doesn't look like it. We moved something over here on this side, didn't we? Kind of. Not really sure. We can get up here. What do we do with that, though? We can get behind him. Okay. Not bad. We can kind of work with this. If I were to turn around like this, we can keep one open for later. Let's do that. Then we can have Haru back here. Press the button one more time on the other side. It should, yeah, moves us forward. But we can just press the button here too. I don't know why you would go up there, honestly. I guess we'll find out. Let's just go for another blast while we have it. Okay, Erina, you go for the run. Might as well. We're already on top of them. And here you go, buddy. Apparently a one more for that too. Ugh, yeah.
Alright, looks like he's finally feeling it. Okay, everyone, now's your chance. Let's finish this.
Oh, guess we're going for an all-out attack on top of him like that. I guess that counts as him being surrounded because of the citizens. I think we just got him. Maybe. Yeah, looks like battle complete. Jeez. What a way to surround him, though, from what we just did. Bunch of levels, too. Not bad. 14,400 for beating him. Level 41 for Anubis, and Kurumatengu is now level 39, too. Ooh, 4 things, and we got a rare Queen Mob out of that, too. As well as Power. We haven't had that one either. So we got 2 new ones that I haven't had before. I don't think I had Kukuri Hime either. Yet. I think I almost got her. But that's cool. Cool. 10 turns, though, out of that. That's not bad. Not bad for a boss fight, honestly. Although he still has HP. But I guess the all-out attack on top of him was enough. But not bad. Not bad at all. Very cool fight there.
Damn you!
You thought you had it, buddy. Thought you did. And then we quickly turned the tides with a careful positioning from Erina and Joker there. And even Haru. Haru was in the best spot possible to be able to make that literally a one-turn knockout for him, which literally made a path. But not bad at all. Not bad at all.
Father, it's over. Any more and...
And what?
What? Any more and what? Tell me, does this satisfy you, Toshiro?
Honestly, I would think so somewhat.
Thanks to your selfish hypocrisy, you've incited more conflict and bloodshed.
Yeah, sure. Against the one that actually deserved it.
Done what?
Ha! Don't play stupid with me, boy! Feast your eyes on this!
On what?
Stop resisting, or you're dead!
Oh, it looks like the Aizen squad on the outside are starting to get the rise on the ones that ended up coming into here, because it kind of destroyed their movements on everything on the outside. Huh.
Lives of my wife and child. We'll pound a blaze. We'll smoke their asses out.
Jeez, how'd they get the rise out of them? It looked like they had more Rebel Core members and Eisen Squad members before we even, got into this room in the first place.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. That doesn't look good on the outside.
How could they do something so awful?
Because they're evil?
You only have yourselves to blame for this whole tragedy, you heartless fiends!
Says you. You're the one that ordered it.
A revolution? Ha! Don't make me laugh!
Uh-huh.
You took up a cause that suited your purposes. Never considered who would suffer for it.
Well, they kind of did it themselves. We told them to run if they couldn't fight them. And they're not really running right now, are they? So, they've kind of set their minds on this, pretty much.
And now you've fanned the flames of a tragic war! You truly call this justice?
Well, justice would be taking you out and confirming that you lose this. Because I'm pretty sure your Eisen Squad would literally set all their arms down as soon as their king is out, because no one to rule the army completely falls. Like, that's a saying for a reason. Because I don't think the Eisen Squad members can do anything by themselves.
Shall I tell you what you really are? Delusional provocateurs, nothing more.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Beneath that poorly constructed moral facade of yours, you're only doing this to feel the high of self-righteousness.
Well, look who's talking.
Oh, that's how you see my actions, is it?
Yeah, definitely self-righteous. Don't even try to say that it isn't.
Are you suggesting that you're willing to take responsibility for throwing this country into chaos?
Nah, it was kind of your fault to begin with, buddy. This was going to happen no matter what at some point, I would think. Even if the citizens didn't seem like they would have before, I definitely think they would have at some point. If they were to figure it out on their own.
Bennett, you never even considered the fate of the citizens you claim to represent!
Well, still, this'll end better than if we left a tyrant like you to torture these people forever.
Which is true.
That's only true in your puny little mind, girl. Face reality for once.
Yeah, sure.
See them as they flee! Get those flyers going!
Oh, so they are trying to go for the ones that are fleeing, too.
Hold your ground! Keep your weapons up! We'll fight them as long as we live!
Well, it's based on what they're saying. They're still fully gung-ho on still trying to fight back. So it's not like they're not like giving up and then running and then getting blasted down. They're doing it because they want to. So...
Stop resisting! You wanna get cut down!
I didn't even know they had kids. We've never seen a kid, one of the little shadow dudes yet. Huh. Jeez. Those things are ruthless.
For the sake of your argument, let's say I truly were an egotistical ruler.
You are. You literally are. I don't know why you're trying to say you are.
People went about their lives and they were content, were they not?
Not really.
You ingrates ruined the entire nation.
Huh.
Fools. Truly, work of fools. If this isn't a farce, I don't know the meaning of the word.
Huh. But what about the ones that were in the labor camps? I don't know why you keep trying to push us in any sort of blame whatsoever, buddy. When you're obviously, no better, and no matter what you try and say, because your people weren't in a happy state to begin with, because they were being pulled from their money, because you force them to pay a certain amount or they get sent off to labor camps. And two, the people in the labor camps were literally dying as we saw, so I don't know what you're talking about at this point. Like, I can kind of understand what you're saying, but what you're saying doesn't make any sense with the fact that what you were doing. So, yeah.
Huh? I ruined the nation?
No, you definitely didn't, Toshiro.
Don't listen to him, Toshiro! Just remember why we're here!
Yes! He's merely weaving his web of lies. Remain firm in your conviction!
Yeah, you kinda need to, buddy.
Toshiro, my boy. You remember that day, don't you?
Yeah, I want to learn more about this day that he keeps talking about.
You spurned my love and rebelled against me. Selfish, demanding your mother take you out while she was ill.
Uh-huh.
No! Stop!
You killed your own mother. All because you had to have your stupid, fleeting wish.
I still think it was him that did it. With, the help of Shido. I really do. Based on what we know about Shido and Akechi, and that being a very similar situation with Futaba's mother, I really think it's that.
What sort of monster kills their own mother? One can scarcely imagine the betrayal she must have felt.
I would doubt that with the fact that the real version of Yuki doesn't act with resentment. Just because of that.
No, I just... That's enough, Yoshiki! I won't tolerate any more of this slander!
Well, isn't this delightful? What say we move on to the final act of this farce, eh?
Final act, you say?
Die, Toshiro!
Oh, he's going to try and kill Toshiro. Okay, well, this doesn't look good. This really doesn't look good.
Can't you see? Your pathetic revolution ends now!
Mother?
Oh, there goes Yuki. So fate has been turned back to the face of what it was before, like in the real world, it looks like. Jeez. Well, I guess it was inevitable then to happen in this world. Just due to the fact that Yuki in the real world is gone. Huh. Okay then.
I knew it! How delightful!
Laughing about his wife's death. That's pretty messed up.
Yuki! No. Please stay with me.
Huh.
Now do you see, Toshiro? This is the result of your so-called revolution.
Well, I think what you just did might actually light a fire underneath Toshiro, though. So I think you kind of just set your downfall, bud.
You've killed your mother yet again with your asinine idealism.
Not really. You're the one that kind of just blasted her. So, yeah, I don't think you should be the one to say that, buddy. Get lost.
Well then, I'll keep you in my heart.
Uh-huh. Jeez. Huh?
There he goes, that bastard.
So he just... so he took out Yuki and then just disappeared after that. So now he's gone. Like Marie. Really? Huh.
Hey, more importantly, Yuki-san is...
Yeah, she's not doing too good.
Please don't leave me. There's still so much I want to say.
Sorry there, Toshiro. That's... Huh.
Mother!
Poor dude has to go through the trauma again.
Toshiro, I had a feeling. You are my son.
Please forgive me. Once again, it's all my fault.
No, it ain't.
Oh, Toshiro, this was never your fault.
Yeah, it obviously wasn't your fault. I bet you he said he was aiming for Toshiro, but he knew she would jump in front of him. Just because he knows what she would do. So it's definitely targeting Yuki no matter what.
Please, just try to remember. Then you'll know how much I loved you.
Looks like we're going back.
Is this Toshiro's memory?
Seemingly.
Come on, Mom, this way. Let's ride that one next.
Okay.
You're quite energetic today, aren't you, Toshiro?
Definitely seems that way.
Yeah. Hey, Mom, promise you won't let go of my hand, okay? You always need to stay by my side so I can protect you.
Oh, cute little version of Toshiro.
Thank you, Toshiro. You're my trusty little knight. But I haven't been outside for a while, so let's take it slow for now, okay?
Huh.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
Hey, Mom, are you sure you aren't mad that I brought you here?
Well, obviously she's smiling, so it looks like she's pretty okay with it.
Of course not, silly. Nothing makes me happier than being able to spend time with you like this, Toshiro. Operation Super Sneaky Escape was a big success, wasn't it?
That's where it comes from. It comes from his own mother. With the operation names. That's clever, actually. That's a very clever thing. It's like, it's ingrained in his mind to make plans like that. So it came from his mother, due to it being a good memory, without him realizing it. That's cool.
Did you have to give it such a weird name?
You know, Toshiro, it was thanks to your courage that I was able to come here today.
What do you mean?
Because you worked up the nerve to take me here, I was able to spend such a pleasant day with you.
Aw, that's sweet.
Toshiro, can you do something for me?
Something. What do you want him to do?
Okay, but what?
From now on, never be afraid of doing what you think is right.
Makes sense.
Having the courage to stand up for someone is something you should cherish. Please, never regret it.
Interesting thing for her to say. It's like she knew her death was coming, based on how she sang that.
Promise me, Toshiro.
Aw.
Okay, I promise. Let's make it a pinky swear. Pinky, pinky prom. That'll never lie. Cross my heart and hope to die. Swear on my life.
Interesting. Yeah, she definitely knew her time was up. Then.
That's right. Back then, I promised her.
Yeah, definitely from the memory we just saw. He definitely did.
Because you gathered your courage to do something, this country was able to change.
Huh.
We were able to speak like this again because you let me fight by your side.
Yeah, definitely.
So, don't regret taking a stand. Be proud.
Yeah, you gotta be somewhat proud, Toshiro. You got to at least see her again.
Mother, was I able to keep our promise?
Obviously, you stood for what was right just now.
Of course you did. But Toshiro, please.
Please what?
Yes, I know. I won't regret my courage that day.
My sweet boy.
Poor dude, though, having to go through this again. But at least he got to speak to seemingly the real one again, though.
I will always be with you.
Well, there she goes. Fading away. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Still going, though. New memo. Who we got? Yuki. Yuki is later revealed to be Yoshiki's wife and a manifestation of Toshiro's memory of his real mother. When Yuki collapsed from Yoshiki's attack, Toshiro was struck by the guilt of being responsible for losing his mother again, but Yuki's smiling reminder of their true last memory together helps him find peace with her passing. Huh.
Toshiro?
You gonna be okay, buddy?
The flag.
The flag? What about the flag?
We need to present the flag. To let them know it's all over.
That would be a good idea.
It's like with Marie. The people are worried about how this is going.
True. That is true.
Toshiro.
Please don't worry about me.
It's okay to worry about you, bud. Don't worry.
I haven't forgotten. In the end, she was nothing more than a memory.
No, that was definitely more than just a memory. That was definitely like Futaba having her real mother inside of the shadow.
But that's your mom!
Oracle. It's okay.
Okay, we'll let it be for now.
For a brief time, my memories brought my mother back to me. And she was gone again.
Sorry, dude.
That's all it was. Right?
Okay, we'll believe it.
Toshiro. Why do you lie to yourself?
You said it.
Okay, let's go wave the flag like Toshiro said.
Yep, time to wave the flag. Hopefully make the Aizen squad just lay down their arms via that way, because they don't have a leader now, so it should stop them completely.
Yes, we ought to share the good news face to face.
That would be a good idea.
Sure, I've got it.
Okay, Erina's going out. And get that flag waving.
Listen up, everyone! Yoshiki has been defeated! The one who plunged this country into darkness is no more!
Yep, he's gone. Surprisingly quick compared to what we really thought it would be.
Hold your heads high! The time has come to step into a brighter future!
That is true.
It's because all of you took a stand that we are victorious here today!
Which is true.
We won!
Surprisingly, with how that was going down for a second there.
I never thought I'd see the day! I'm so happy!
Looks like the citizens are happy with the result, even though a lot of them seemingly got completely toasted from the leftover Aizen squad members that were around.
There's no time to dawdle. We have to let everyone else know.
That is the plan. Definitely get that done.
Was that okay?
Seemed pretty good to me.
Yeah, you said it well.
Honestly, yeah, I think so too.
You can tell how happy they are even from here.
That's good to hear.
Although, the town's kind of trashed now, huh?
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was burning quite a lot.
So it seems a number of people were injured as well.
But based on how they were acting on those cameras, it seems like they don't really mind getting hurt as long as it led to their kingdom being freed. So in the end, no matter what, we did the right thing. No matter what ended up happening. Because their tyrant's gone, so they'll be able to live their lives like normal again, now that he is gone.
It seems we hadn't received the full picture until just now. Frankly, I'm at a loss for words now that I see it in person.
I knew this was coming, but I guess things ain't as easy as kicking Yoshiki's ass and calling it a wrap.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Well, at least we won, right?
Yeah, at least we won. At least he's gone. So they can go back to normal.
We sure did, ma'am! Yes, there were casualties. Even Lady Yuki was.
Yeah, she was a major casualty.
But still!
Yeah, that's what I said. It's better off that he's gone now, because then they can actually live. Because they weren't really living before, to be fair.
Really? Wait a sec. What's that sound?
Bunch of them here to come and stomp us down on accident again.
There you are! Come on, everyone! They're over here!
Okay, here we go again. Yusuke, get in a better spot this time, bud, before you get trampled.
Huh?
Yep, here they go.
Whoa, we've got some kind of stampede headed our way.
Oh, thank goodness. We made it in time. We're surrounded for a second time!
Probably not the last either.
We just had to tell you how very grateful we are to all of you for opening up our eyes!
No problem, buddies.
No, we really didn't do much.
No, we definitely did do a lot.
On the contrary, seeing the town and all its people like this is... And, Yuki was also...
Yeah.
Yes. We only saw bits and pieces of the fight, but we know what happened.
Yeah, it's sad, definitely. But we can't really... With all the good that's happened, you really can't... You have to justify what just happened better than... And let the sacrifice mean something.
But even so, to regret what we did would be to deny Lady Yuki's wishes.
Which is true. That is actually very true.
Lady Yuki told us before we came here. She said no matter what happened, not to have any regrets.
Which is a very good thing to say.
That's why we don't feel like what we did was a mistake.
Well, good. Very good to hear.
We'll carry on Lady Yuki's wishes and live on.
Well, do what you can, buddies, and live as much as you can.
We won't lie to ourselves anymore. We're going to live on with our own eyes and free will. Hey, how much longer are you gonna keep moping around?
Probably for a little longer.
You're going to make Lady Yuki sad. Snap out of it.
Which is true, actually.
When was I moping?
Just now.
You guys. I'm sure everything will be alright. Just hold on to that courage of yours.
Yep, as much as you can.
Yes, ma'am! Well then, we should get back to the town's reconstruction.
Yeah, it's kind of broken right now. It needs a lot of help.
Alright, everyone, let's get to it!
Okay, let's get to it indeed.
It seems they don't have a moment to waste.
They need to get their home back to normal.
Agreed. In fact, we should get going too, yeah?
Yeah, definitely prepare to get out of here.
Sorry, but before we go, I'd like to show you all my appreciation.
Oh, don't worry about that, Toshiro.
My father and my mother. I was only able to face them because you guys gave me a push.
No problem, buddy. But you don't have to thank us for that, or, any of that. You helped us get here, and that's all you really needed to really do. You helped us out a lot.
So I should thank you for that.
Well, no problem. Well, no need for thanks. Yeah, no need for thanks.
I truly mean it. I just wish I could do more than share my thoughts.
Yeah, it's okay, buddy.
Dutiful, aren't you? Well, I suppose we ought to accept.
Yeah, at least we can accept it and let him have something there, at least.
I'd also like to express a special thanks to you, Futaba. Your words resonated with me especially.
Well, that's good to hear.
Oh? Okay.
Thinking of my mother has always been painful. But it's time I faced history head on.
Yep. Face it head on and just try and go forward from what you did have with her.
Truth may be different than what I saw here.
Nah, I think it was true, what you saw in here. It's slightly different, though, I think. I think it's definitely something to do with Shido and Akechi.
But I've decided to stop running from my memories.
Well, I think that sounds great. It's important not to run from those things, you know? You've got my support. But you've really learned to talk the talk, haven't you, Pops?
Why do you keep calling him Pops? He's not that old.
Even an old-timer like me knows how to get real.
Wait, you called yourself old now?
Alright, I think it's time we head out.
do we know where the door is yet?
Not really.
Oh, right. Yeah, the door is over there.
Are we not gonna get a save after, the fight? Because last time we got a save before we went through the door.
Do you think we'll actually go home this time?
Good question.
Based on the pattern we've seen so far, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
We won't know until we try it, though, right? Let's go.
You really gonna go right through?
We have no idea what's on the other side. Everyone be real careful, got it?
Okay, got it.
Okay, let's move out, Joker.
Can I please get a save between it, though? Because I don't think jumping right into whatever happens next would be a good idea. Okay, there we go. Max amount of personas you can carry is now 25. Okay, there it is. Okay. With that being said, that is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. We will do a save real quick, just to see what it says. Because I am curious. Nope, just says Second Kingdom cleared at level 49. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode. And keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.